So everybody say hello to Reach. Look at the camera and be like, what's up, Reach?
Hey.
What's up,
Reach? Have you guys ever heard of the game called Mad Gab?
No.
I think so.
I've heard of Mad Lips.
Okay, this is a little bit different. And the game is very simple. I'm going to send a private message to one of you, okay? And all you have to do is read that private message out loud. Now, the words are not going to make any sense together, but as you read them, it'll give a connotation of something that you're trying to say, okay? And what we have to do, or what the rest of you have to do, is figure out the sentence or the phrase that is being said using these odd words being put together. And all they have to do, so open your chat. So Lily should have got something, okay?
So then I go, no, I say it?
So you're going to say it. When we say go, you're going to say it, okay? And then you guys have to guess what she's trying to say. But she's going to say two words that really don't make sense together. And we'll get a little bit bigger, okay? And the first one to guess it wins a point. All right? All right, Lily. So here we go. Listen.
Nose sayer.
Say again?
Nose sayer.
Nose there is nose where.
Okay, nose where? That is incorrect. So you just have to chill for now.
Nose slayer.
Incorrect.
Nose sayer. Nose sayer.
No fair? Wait. Get it.
Did you get it, Lily?
Nose sayer. Nose sayer.
Nose hair.
Boom! There we go! All right.
Good job.
I could show it to you. But or another one, I saw a great prank the other day. Guy put like rigatoni, like the long circle pasta that's hollow on the inside.
Yeah.
He put two in his mouth, and then he asked his dad to come. You saw this one?
Yeah.
Have all of you guys seen this one?
I haven't.
So this guy put two pasta things in his mouth, and he asked his dad to crack his back. And he pulled his thing, and when his dad picked him up, he bit down on those things, and they just cracked like crazy. And then he went, oh! Mom came flying over, started slapping the dad. What did you do? What did you like? It sounded awful. It sounded awful.
I kind of want to try that now.
Yeah, I think we should. I think we should do that to one of our youth leaders the next time we get together.
Do it to
We should-
Patrick. Do it to Patrick. That would be so funny. He would freak out.
We just got to make sure we'll do it.
Would he crack someone's back though?
I think he would. Or Melissa. Melissa would.
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
And then just put it in your mouth and just and then freak out on a Sunday morning at Reach. You know.
Of lion squirrel.
Love Lives Coral.
Squirrel. Of lions, squirrel. Of lions.
Oh, you just said it.
What?
I did?
Noah said it.
What?
I heard you say it. You're mumbling to yourself, but you said the right answer. You have no idea what you said, do you?
No, I don't.
Keep
Read it again,
mumbling.
Hannah. That's all you need.
Squirrel. Of Lions Coral.
Of lion
Of
squirrel.
lions.
Wait, am I supposed to know it?
No. I haven't sent you the answer. If you want to guess, go for it.
Of lion squirrel. Of lion squirrel. Of lion squirrel. Ugh.
You're saying it. You're literally
Of lion
saying
squirrel.
There it is. Yes. A flying squirrel. You got
Oh,
Oh,
come on.
squirrel.
Ready?
Oh my gosh.
All right, I'll give everybody a theme. It's a movie.
Ooh.
Footloose. Karate Kid.
Karate Kid.
Not Karate Kid, but you're on the right track.
Oh. What's it called? I know it, but I
Hunger
can't remember.
Games?
That's such a good clue.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness, Hannah, that's so awesome.
Peter Rabbit?
So, Peter,
Kung Fu Panda.
who said what?
Kung Fu Panda?
Who
Yes.
said that?
Oh,
Anna? Was that Anna?
I think so. She
So
froze.
yeah.
Oh, she froze. Yes, Anna, you were correct. It was Kung Fu Panda.
If you would like to sing along, you can pull up the lyrics to Reckless Love by Corey Asbury. Before I spoke a word, you were singing over me. You have been so, so good to me. Before I took a breath, you breathed your life in me. You have been so, so kind to me. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, it chases me down, fights till I'm found, leaves the 99, and I couldn't earn it, and I don't deserve it. Still, you give yourself away. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. When I was your fault, still your love fought for me. You have been so, so good to me. When I felt no worth, you paid it all for me. You have been so, so kind to me. Totally overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, it chases me down, fights till I'm found, leaves the 99, and I couldn't earn it, and I don't deserve it. Still, you give yourself away. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. There's no shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me. There's no wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me. There's no shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me. There's no wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, it chases me down, fights till I'm found, leaves the 99, and I couldn't earn it, I don't deserve it. Still, you give yourself away. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Bye, guys.
Hey, what's going on, Reach? And welcome to the podcast for this week. As you might have noticed, I'm standing in the kitchen here at City Church Central. This is a pretty awesome room in the church. Not only does it have all the food, but it's the place where a lot of our staff would like to hang out when we weren't on the whole coronavirus social distancing thing. But many times after staff meetings and things like that, we'll all come in here and be warming up lunch or making lunch, and we'll be sitting here talking, and it's just a great place. But I also thought that this would be a great place to start our devotional for today, because I have a question for you. And it's simply this. What did you have for lunch yesterday? Got it? It's probably pretty easy to think about. It was just yesterday, okay? What did you have for lunch 5 days ago? Pause the video if you got to think about it for a second. More than likely, if you thought hard enough, you can figure it out. But let me ask you this. What did you have for lunch 2 weeks ago? How about 3 weeks ago? Is the memory starting to get a little bit fuzzy? I mean, if you really thought about it, maybe you could get back there and figure out what you ate. How about, do you remember what you had for lunch 4 weeks ago? How about 3 months ago? 6 months ago? How about a year? It's kind of an odd question to ask, but I think it's a great thing to think about as we walk into our devotional for today. All right, guys, so why did I ask that question? Well, simply this. A couple weeks ago when I did the devotional on how to have devotionals, we gave you all those different ideas of what devotionals are and different ideas of how to have them. I got a lot of great emails back from students, asking questions about it. A couple good texts came in just asking some extra questions. One student actually asked, is it good to pray and do a devotional while I'm out for a run? And I was like, absolutely. Go for a run and talk to Jesus. That's fantastic. So I wanted to answer a few questions, give you a few thoughts of why we do devotionals, because a lot of times as Christians, we'll ask, why do I have to read the Bible every day? Why do I have to pray every day? Why is it good to go to church and listen to sermons every day? I can't even remember half of them that I've heard. I mean, think about it for a second. Do you remember what I preached 2 months ago at church? Do you remember what Pastor Pete said? More than likely, you'll remember one or two things that stuck in your mind or stuck with you, and you'll be able to recall those things the same way that we're able to recall our favorite meals or good lunches that we've had. We can recall one or two, but for the most part, we tend to forget what we've heard, or we tend to forget what we've read, or even sometimes what we've prayed. But even though even though we have forgotten what we have eaten in the past, we're not going to stop eating. Even though we can't remember our best meals or our favorite meals, we're still going to go out and try new things and try to have a great meal someplace. The point is, we're here and we're alive because we have eaten every day. We made it a point to eat and drink every single day. And it sustains us physically, and we're alive, and we're moving, and we're healthy, and we're able-bodied. It's the same way in our spiritual life and in our devotionals. We may not remember everything we read. We may not remember every prayer. We may not remember every sermon we've heard or every devotion that we've listened to, but it sustains us. It sustains our spirit. It causes us to grow. And that's why we do this. We get into it every day because, very literally, this is our daily bread. And Jesus actually prayed for that in his life. Give us this day our daily bread. He wasn't talking about simple physical provision. He was talking about the spiritual sustenance that would come from the Father. And as we go through this time of quarantine, and this might be a video of reminder, but I want to remind you guys that when you get into your devotionals, when you pray, when you read the scriptures, you are nourishing and you are feeding your spirit. And it's something we do on a daily basis, because if we stop, we become malnourished in our spirit. One of the scriptures that I want to share with you today comes out of John chapter 15. And this is Jesus talking about the vine and the branches. And I think this is critical for us to read, especially now, and even with our devotional thought for today. But it says this, John chapter 15, starting at verse 1. I am the vine, the true vine, and my Father is the gardener. He cuts off every branch in me that bears no fruit, while every branch that does bear fruit, he prunes, so that it will be even more fruitful. You are already clean because of the word I have spoken to you. Remain in me as I also remain in you. No branch can bear fruit by itself. It must remain in the vine. Neither can you bear fruit unless you remain in me. I am the vine and you are the branches. If you remain in me and I in you, you will bear much fruit. Apart from me, you can do nothing. If you do not remain in me, you are like a branch that is thrown away and withers. Such branches are picked up and thrown into the fire and burned. If you remain in me and my words in you, ask whatever you wish and it will be done for you. This is to my Father's glory, that you bear much fruit, showing yourselves to be my disciples. As the Father has loved me, so I have loved you. Now remain in my love. There's a lot of heavy connotations in that passage. And I would challenge you to read it and read all of chapter 15. It's a phenomenal passage. So guys, today, simply for our devotional, I just want to challenge you. Remain in the Word. Remain in devotionals. Keep having those moments every single day with the Father. Because as we eat physical food every day and sustain our body, so as we dive into the Word and we remain in Christ as the vine and the branches, the illustration that we just read, we bear much fruit, which means in our spiritual life we are going to grow. Like I said, we may not remember every meal. We may not remember everything that we've ever eaten, but we know that we are being sustained and we know that we're growing. And I want to challenge you guys during this time of quarantine, during this time as we're going through our social distancing, remain in your devotions. Stick with it on a daily basis. Dive in and read. Pray. Spend time in worship. I know that school online is kicked back up and we're starting to get back into a swing of school and things that we have to do. And that's all fine. But just remember, as we sustain ourselves every day with physical food, sustain yourself every single day with spiritual nourishment. Connect with Christ every single day, and you are going to grow, and you are going to thrive. And that is one of my biggest prayers for you during this time. Reach, I miss you. I love you very much, and I can't wait to be back together with you guys on Sunday morning. Until then, take care. God bless you guys. Hey, dive in. Have a great week, guys.